Trending news. A lady shared her experience as a Yoruba lady in Igbo land. Here below. Yoruba are generally brought up with various astonishing beliefs about Igbo land and our inhabitants. We were made to believe that the Igbos eat human, use any other tribe for money-making ritual and all sorts of negativity. More reason, the Yoruba parents denies their children the opportunity of choosing a lovely and suitable partners from the east. When I traveled to Anambra State, I knew no one and I do not understand their languages. Everything looked so different and incomprehensible. I had to ensure I kept speaking English to people so that we can communicate effectively. I was fully welcomed and things I did were appreciated. I began to see a version I was never told of them. The caring, welcoming, loving, and other positive qualities I never thought I could see. Within little time, I was taught how to speak their central language and I became perfect. While learning, they sometimes tease me with difficult words while I search for answers in my brain. My moment there was filled with total happiness and support. I wasn't treated differently because I was a Yoruba lady. Rather, I was accepted as one of them, a family. If you have had opportunity to observe an Igbo man, you would know that the differences are incomparable when it comes to loving their women. You really see attitude like cheating in them. They don't cheat on their women. They take good care of their women. An Igbo man will work with his wife in the same office or the same business and run it as partners. Yoruba men would rather want you to feel their ego and authoritarian attitudes. They just want to show they have head of the family and nothing much. Some would never even agree to work with wife because they won't have the opportunity to explore another woman. Igbo are not as bad as they have tend them to be, and I do not support the idea of tribalism. I would even say that they are better and hardworking than other tribes. If you have had encounter with any of these tribes, kindly share your views in comment section. So do not believe what they say about Igbo people. Igbos are good people and nothing much. I'm not an Igbo lady, but a Yoruba woman. Thank you viewers for listening to this news. We have heard from this Yoruba lady and what she has said. My own experience with Igbo is that if you are not Igbo, you have problem of fighting with an Igbo man. The rest Igbo people there would hardly support their brother unless convinced that he is right. They have this mindset that probably their brother is taking advantage of the other person, being a stranger. You can never see Igbo pop or a stranger in their midst in the name of protecting their own. This I did not see in any tribes. I see no difference between the level of hospitality between the Yorubas and Igbos. For example, I am married to an Igbo man from Ulu, and I have a mother and almost all our siblings with me. Yes, so nothing special. We have good and very bad ones. So also the Yorubas, good and bad ones. So nothing special, my young lady. And that is true. In every tribe, we have the good ones and the bad ones. We have the innocent ones and stubborn ones. We have the caring ones and the uncaring ones. There are some that are that are so proud, and there are some that are humble. We also have the ones that are gifts, that are open-handed, while we have another ones that are greedy to the extent that when you ask them for 1 naira, they will have, but they will tell you that they cannot give to you, that they don't have, because they have so much greedy. So we have a lot of people. All tribes are good, but to be sincere, Igbos, with what this lady has said, these are the attributes of Igbos. One thing an Igbo man will not do is to maltreat his wife. They take good care of their wife like no man business. She's 100% right of what she has said. She's very, very much right. There are some bad ones and there are some good ones. But in Igbos, the bad ones are just 10%, while the 90% are good ones. So it's rare for you to see a man, an Igbo man, that will maltreat his wife, that will not respect his wife. According to what she said, they do business together. They don't segregate each other. Igbos are used to doing business with their wives and their husbands, because they believe that they are one. They trust each other. That's why they are doing such together. There are some Yorubas that are so stingy. Yorubas are stingy. They don't do business with their wives because they cheat. They believe that if they do business with their wives, their girlfriends will not come visiting. That's why you see Yorubas opening a different shops, a different business from the one they have. They open a different one for their wives. They can never do a joint business with their wives because they don't want their wives to know their secrets. Igbos does not have such an attitude. They take them and their wife as one. They don't segregate. They don't separate things to each other, because they believe and trust each other. They believe that you cannot cheat me, I cannot cheat you. They are always sincere. Sincerity lies in the hands of the Igbos. That is it. That is it. The Igbos are welcoming. They treat strangers with so much love and care, because they are the most traveling tribes and most hardworking tribes in the whole universe. And that is the fact. That is nothing but the truth. That is it. Igbos are just perfect. They are just perfect. Without Igbos in this world, I don't know how this world, Nigeria, is going to be called. I doubt if it will be called Nigeria anymore. Because Igbos are everywhere. They are hardworking, caring. They have good attributes. As I've said before, those that are 10% bad, maybe they grew up in a bad area. They did not grow up in the village. Those that grew up in the village are good. The Igbos that grew up in the village and come back to Lagos for business are just too good. But the ones that grows in another state, maybe the bad state, they are the ones that are bad. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. Good. It's good that she now believes that Igbos are not bad people. If she had not gone to the Anambra State, she wouldn't have known. But because of her experience there, she has now seen the good side of the Igbos. That is it. So viewers, according to what this lady I just said, is she saying the right thing, or she's lying? Is she right or she's correct? What do you think about what she has said? What do you think about her words and her observation? Your comment is very much needed. if you think she's right or wrong. Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to receive updates. Thank you.